Hello, Easy World friends. It's Julia Rogers Hamrick and Lila Hamrick. Lila, the camera's right there. We need to train you. And this is Rolly Hamrick. And I hadn't really planned to have my doggies in the video, but I was sitting here thinking about the high vibe day today, and I guess they were attracted to the vibes, so they came to join me. Oh, what are you barking at? There's nobody there. There's nobody there. Anyway, Rick and I went to a fun high vibe workshop today with Andy Dooley. And if you don't know about Andy Dooley, it's time to find out. He is a wonderful, very artistic, somewhat zany spiritual teacher. And he's the brother of Mike Dooley, who you probably know from Notes from the Universe and several really great books that he's written. He also endorsed my book, Choosing Easy World, so I'm very grateful for that. He was actually my very first choice of endorsers when I was making up my dream list for my editor of who I wanted to endorse Choosing Easy World. He was right up there at the top with Marcy Shimoff and Sonia Choquette and Gay Hendricks, and oh gosh, I got a lot of great endorsers, not to like short anybody by not mentioning them, but right now I can't think of them all. Anyway, Rick and I went to Andy Dooley's Vibration Activation Workshop today in Durham, North Carolina, which turned out to be really convenient. It was about 15-16 minutes from where we live, so that worked out in Easy World for sure. And you know, it was a gray, rainy day, which is not my favorite kind of day for keeping my vibes up. So it was really awesome to have an event to go to where I knew the vibes would be high, and they were. Learned some really fun techniques for manifesting, for getting your vibration up to manifest. And you know, truthfully, I don't know that I learned but a couple of new things, but what Andy's so great at is coming up with angles and activities that help you get things in a new, more expanded way, or at least that was the way for me. Because, you know, I've been a law of attraction teacher, even though I didn't necessarily call it law of attraction all these years. I've been a law of attraction teacher since the mid-1980s, so I've known about a whole lot of this stuff. But even the old dog today learned new tricks, and most of all, it was just awesome to be in the energy. He's really great at generating high energy, and if you want some high energy from Andy Dooley and you can't attend a workshop right away, you can check out his videos on his YouTube channel. He has some of the most fun videos, and the ones he's been doing, in the last, I guess, 6 months or so have been really excellent, because Andy is a graphic artist and he studied art at Ringling School of Design, Art Design, whatever it's called. And he draws these fabulous, for lack of a better word, pictures, designs and illustrations, and very colorful, very fabulous. I was really into them. In fact, I was inspired today to wear my sort of fun, what I felt was a good match for his style, jewelry. And you know, he's wonderful at putting all of his talents together. So do check out Andy Dooley's videos and look him up on Facebook. He also has a book, and please forgive me, Andy, I don't have the name of it on the tip of my tongue, but he's got all kind of resources for activating your vibration. And you know, vibration is everything really in life, because the level your vibration is at, oh my gosh, at which, boy, my high school English teachers would not like that a bit. But anyway, the level at which you are vibrating is key to what you're experiencing at all times. You know, as I've said so many times, what you are experiencing depends on what and where you're vibrating. The level at which you are vibrating tunes you into a reality that's a match for that. So, you know, the lower your vibration, the less wonderful and desirable and enjoyable the realities that you're a match for are, and the higher your vibration, the more wonderful the realities you're a match for, and the more desirable, the more you like them. So low vibration, don't like your experience. High vibration, love your experience, very joyful. So that's just, you know, so darn basic, and we forget. And one of the things that I love that Andy talked about today is that, and I love the way that he associated what I term your spirit, your higher self, your God-realized self, your God self, whatever you want to call it, that the two of you, if you want to put it that way, made an agreement that you would come to Earth and play the limited human game. I'm rephrasing this in my terminology. I'm not sure he said exactly that, but the human game, and your spirit would stay at another plane of reality and would be sort of running the controls. And when you got out of alignment with your purpose and went to a lower vibration because you were misaligned with source, and thus, and this is my explanation, and thus at a lower vibrational level, because your the amount of love you were flowing through, the amount of energy you were flowing through had diminished due to your misalignment, then your spirit would let you know by activating the this doesn't feel good feeling, this the lower vibrational you know, Danger Will Robinson thing, so that you would know that you were not on target. And when you were on target, your spirit would activate the feel-good vibration, the reinforcement that yes, you are in alignment and you're flowing love at optimal levels. And like I said, I just completely translated it into Julia language, but that's the essence of what he said. And I really loved that, and I thought that was really useful, because it is so true. When you are in alignment and when you are flowing love or moving energy, allowing love to flow, because you're in alignment with the divine design for harmony, you feel wonderful. When you're out of alignment with the design for harmony, when you're not in alignment with source, when you're not lined up to be flowing love at optimal levels, you don't feel good. Various levels of I don't feel good, to just you know, not very energetic, to oh my God, I feel horrible. I had that experience a couple of days ago. Something happened that just, you know, triggered me to feel really lousy. And fortunately, I understand, you know, after a while, when you get to that lower level, if you have enough experience, you know that it's not the truth. It's not going to last. And the best thing to do is just allow it to move and resolve on its own. It's like, you know, a spider has a web that it traps insects in, and those insects, when they get tangled up in the web, hello, if they keep struggling, they get more and more and more entangled. And that's the same with when you're at a lower vibration, you're having an experience that you really don't like, that you really even feel horrible about. If you just know that it's your nature to feel good, that your essential nature is to feel joyful, if you can just ride it out, allow the feelings, don't try to force yourself out of it, don't try to make yourself feel something that you're not able to feel, just allow yourself to feel your feelings and let them resolve, then you, like a balloon, a helium balloon, you'll rise higher and higher and higher. So I had that experience, and you know, that's just something that when you're at lower vibration, you're in that amnesia, as I call it, of lower vibration, lower vibrational amnesia. It's hard to remember sometimes. But the truth is, when you allow, you know, the easy world actions, breathe and relax. And allow difficult world to go on without you. And allow easy world to pull you into its gentle embrace. And then enjoy being there. Now, when, you know, if you're in a really low space, sometimes getting to the enjoy place doesn't seem possible at first. But if you can just do the breathe, relax, and allow part, or if you can only do the breathe and allow, any part of that you can do is going to help you move higher on the scale. And the higher you move on the scale, the more you're going to like your manifestations. So that's why I really loved being in Andy Dooley's vibration activation workshop today, because we moved higher on the scale and felt really great. So, you know, I think I'm going to wrap it up because I feel myself starting to ramble a little bit. And so I'm going to sign off for now. It looks like the puppies are ready for bed. I'm Julia Rogers Hamrick, and love to all.